Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Today we are showing PowerPoint presentation for natural disaster. Introduction about natural disasters. Natural disasters are destructive events that occur due to natural processes of the earth. They can cause significant damage to the environment and pose threats of human life and property. These disasters are often unpredictable and can strike without warning, making preparedness crucial for minimizing their impact. Examples of natural disasters include earthquakes, hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, wildfires, and tsunamis. Each type of disaster has its own unique characteristics and causes, but they all share the potential to cause widespread destruction and disruption. Importance of understanding natural disasters. First, risk reduction. Knowing the causes of and effects helps communities reduce their risk. Preparedness. Knowledge leads to better emergency plans and displacement strategies. Control. Understanding factors allows for implementing strategies to lessen impact. Strength. Knowledge promotes strength, assisting communities in recovery and rebuilding. Types of natural disasters: earthquakes, hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, wildfires. Earthquakes. An earthquake is a sudden and violent shaking of the ground. Causes of earthquake: shifting of tectonic plates, movement of magma beneath the surface, such as human activities such as mining or reservoir induced seismicity. Effects of earthquakes: damage buildings, roads, and infrastructure. Underwater earthquakes can trigger massive ocean waves. Earthquakes can dislodge large volumes of earth. Fire, flooding, and liquefaction can follow earthquakes. Hurricanes. Hurricanes are powerful tropical storms with strong winds and heavy rainfall. Causes: develop over warm ocean waters flooded by evaporation and condensation. Requires specific atmospheric conditions including low wind shear and high humidity. Form when cluster of thunderstorms organize into a rotating system known as a tropical cyclone. Effects: high winds can cause extensive damage to buildings, trees, and infrastructure. Heavy rainfalls leads to flooding, landslide, and storm surges in coastal areas, result in power outage, transportation disruptions, and loss of life. Floods. A flood is an overflow of water that submerges the land that is usually dry. Causes: heavy rainfall exceeding the capacity of rivers or drainage system. Melting snow or ice, particularly in mountains region. Storm surges from hurricanes or tropical storms. Dam failures leading to sudden release of water. Effects: destruction of homes, infrastructure, and agriculture, loss of life due to drowning or related accidents, contamination of water sources leading to health risk, and displacement of communities and disruption of livelihoods. Tornadoes. Tornadoes are violently rotating columns of air extending from thunderstorms to the ground. Causes: from powerful thunderstorms when warm moisture air collides with cold and dry air. Wind shear causes the air to rotate, forming a rotating column of air. Under the right conditions, this column descends to the ground, becoming a tornado. Effects: high speed winds can destroy buildings, vehicles, and infrastructure. Debris thrown by tornadoes poses a significant hazard to life and property. Tornadoes can uproot trees, overturn vehicles, and cause widespread damage. Wildfires. A wildfire is an uncontrolled fire that spreads rapidly through vegetation. Causes such as unattended campfire, discarded cigarettes as or arson, lightning strikes, and spontaneous combustion from dry conditions. Drier conditions and higher temperatures increase wildfire risk. Effects: devastates forests, grassland, and wildlife habitats, releases smoke and particulate matter affecting air quality, destroy homes, infrastructure, and agricultural land, respiratory issues, and other health problems due to smoke exposure. Importance of preparedness. Preparedness saves lives, minimize damage, and faster recovery. Community and government responses. Communities and governments work together to respond effectively to disasters. Firefighters, police, and medical personnel provide immediate assistance. Authorities coordinate evacuation to ensure the safety of residents in affected areas. Governments allocate resources for rescue operations, shelter, and humanitarian aids. Disaster management strategies. Identify potential hazards and vulnerabilities using technologies to provide advance notice of impending disasters, e- educating the people or on preparedness and response measures, building resilient infrastructure to withstand disasters, supporting affected communities in rebuilding after a disaster. Conclusion: natural disasters pose significant challenges to communities and ecosystems worldwide, but through understanding preparedness and effective response strategies, we can mitigate their impact and build resilience. By acknowledging the causes, effects, and historical examples of natural disasters like earthquake, hurricane, floods, tornadoes, and wildfire, we equip ourselves with the knowledge needed to prepare for and respond to these events.